It's Thanksgiving time here on the Hunt Family Farm. And in today's episode, we are going to take a look at our garden. We've grown some amazing collard greens. Comment down below if you like collard greens. Collard greens are amazing around this time of the year. Frost has hit them, so they're ready to be picked. So stay tuned. We're gonna take a look at that. And then we're gonna also feed the sheep. This bin was full of byproduct from a processing facility of all vegetables that our sheep love to eat. And so we're gonna feed them this, and then we're gonna go over and pick some collard. So because it is lambing season, we want to increase the amount of food that we give our sheep because they're obviously eating for two, or eating for two, sometimes three. So we're gonna fill these bins. It's important that we fill these bins. We don't want them eating off the ground to limit their potential parasite contamination. So we're gonna fill these bins with this great mixture of vegetables and let them eat those. All right, so if you look in the mixture, everybody's enjoyed it. It's a mixture of like kale. It's a mixture of like kale, sweet potatoes, celery, onions. Sweet potatoes do offer a lot of vitamins, minerals, nutrients. And so our young ones are starting to eat solid food, which is a big deal. This male here is growing. He's huge, for his size. He's only about 2 or 3 weeks old. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, last year in our paternity war, we had a different male breed, and I can tell you for sure it does make a difference in the male that you select for breeding. Here's the example. This lamb on the right is a year old. This one is 3 weeks old. He's almost the same size as of his sister, and he's only 3 weeks old. And it's because they have different fathers. So it's very important. It's a lesson learned. We have to get the males out of here, these young males out, because if you give them an opportunity to breed, they will breed. And not saying that any lamb is less than, but our standard here on the farm, we want to have bigger, stronger males, and our male does a good job of producing babies. But that's all. All the sheep are fed, all the young ones are good, they're moving around. Now it's time to go over and take a look at the garden, look at the turkeys, because like I said, Thanksgiving is here. Comment down below if you eat collard greens. If you like them, how do you prepare your collard greens? Alrighty. So we are out here at the collard field. Collard greens are looking absolutely amazing. And around this time of the year, it's important, especially in North Carolina. Collard green season is a big deal. We are getting calls and calls and calls and calls. We want collards, we want some collards, we want some collards. It's perfect because the frost has finally come. Just a rule of a general rule of thumb when it comes to collard greens, they taste better after the frost hit them. And we've had some colder days, so the frost has come and they are absolutely amazing. And so in this segment, I guess, what I'm going to show you is what we do. There's two different ways to harvest collard greens. And what most people do is they sell them kind of by the head. And when I say the head, I mean this whole thing right here is considered a head. But what we do is we harvest them. What we do is we prime them. So if you notice, these leaves have been picked. All right. So it's as simple as going in, popping it off. All right. So if you look at it in reference to my head, and the reason why we do it is because we can fill them, we prime them, we fill the bags, and then it still allows the plant to grow and grow more leaves, and then we can harvest and get multiple harvests off of our collard greens. So we have this field, these rows. Over here is cabbage. As you can see, it's starting to form a little head in there. And over on the far side, which we already picked, it was broccoli. I already picked the broccoli heads out of it. I tried to see if we have any heads left. So if you look, here's our broccoli heads. So the broccoli's coming along really well too. Comment down below, are you fans of broccoli and how do you like it? Now, one thing that I did try the other day was the leaves, these leaves of the broccoli. So I cooked them, I cut them up, kind of like you do collard greens, and they tasted surprisingly well. So there may be another thing. I may do a cooking video. Should I do a cooking video? All Hunt Family Farms cooking video with maybe chicken, broccoli, collards, cabbage, different things, everything from Hunt Family Farm. Let me know if you would like to see that. I may try to do a little, I guess you would call it catch and cook, harvest and cook. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. The cool thing about cold weather crops, or cool weather crops, your collard greens, your cabbage, your broccolis, those different things, is that you don't have to worry about grasses as much. Like in the summertime, we had a real issue with like the grass growing in the corn, because during the summer months it's warmer, the grass hasn't gone dormant yet. So here you see some grass, some weeds, but those will not really affect the overall production of the plants because it won't grow as fast, and we'll be able to harvest our crops before the grass takes it over. You notice this is one of the bulls, young boy. He has horns growing out. So we know that he was bred by our male. And that is the conclusion of our video today. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, share. We appreciate you. I want everybody out there to have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that everybody's gonna get an opportunity to enjoy some really, really good food, some good time with your family. I know that on Family Farm, we are thankful for you guys, and we really appreciate everybody that's following along with our story. Until next time.